The last time you tried budgeting, what happened? You ended up overspending. This marker is dry. You ended up overspending. The last time you tried to go to the gym in the morning, you ended up oversleeping. You didn't hear your alarm. The last time you tried to communicate in a relationship and express yourself, what happened? It led to a complete argument, complete breakdown, possible breakup. Every single time you try to be better, do better, or move different, you somehow, in a funny way, end up going back to square one. Then what happens after that? You're followed with feelings of shame. You're followed with feelings of possible embarrassment, because it's like, I keep planning, but I can't get to doing it. You're followed with feelings of self-criticism. You can't stop breaking yourself down. You feel like there's something wrong with you, because every single time you try to be better, you end up in the same space. It's because of this one thing, something I call the shame loop. It is a loop that starts with goal setting, leads to interference, leading to non-action, leading to self-judgment, leading to complete reevaluation of your goal. So it's almost like every single time this loop keeps happening. That is why you try to budget, you end up overspending. You try to move different in your business, you still end up attracting the same clients. You try to change these things, but nothing is changing. It's because you're focusing on changing your routine instead of focusing on changing your state. Because your state is what? The story. Now we're going to get into that. Now the thing is, this shame loop primarily exists because you keep treating outcomes, yeah? You keep treating, I hope you can see that. You keep treating outcomes as character flaws instead of system shortcomings. I can't write the whole thing, I'm tired. That's why you keep feeling embarrassed, shameful, you keep doubting yourself. It's because every single time you don't do what you said you would do, you end up treating it as a character flaw. This is where the statements of, I can't seem to stay disciplined, there's something wrong with me, maybe I'm just indecisive, maybe tu niko na shida. It's because you keep treating it as a character flaw instead of a system shortcoming. Now, you're probably wondering, how is system relevant? Let me fetch my duster. System is relevant because, first of all, we want to move from a place of shaming ourselves to finally analyzing what could be happening behind the scenes. What is perpetuating these cycles of procrastination and inconsistency without breaking ourselves down? This means creating a clear identity barrier between, a clear energetic barrier between your identity and your observations, because for most of you, there is no barrier. What you see is who you are, and that's why you keep getting the same outcomes. So that being the case, well, let's look at systems. Systems directly communicate capacity. And you see, capacity indicates your ability to execute, your ability to receive, your ability to become, your ability to explore, your ability to achieve. It's literally tied down to capacity. That's why even as much as you keep planning for years and years that you're going to start saving, it's going to be 5 years down the line, you've never started that investment fund. It's going to be 10 years down the line, you never started that business. Boils down to what? Boils down to capacity. Now, capacity is important because capacity is tied to your nervous system, it is tied to your mental well-being, and it is tied to your physical motivation with regards to pushing through or pulling or going forward with whatever it is you had set for yourself. So when you talk about capacity, you're probably asking, Tina, how do I increase my capacity? Understand that when you're able to increase your capacity, you're able to increase your execution. When you're able to increase your execution, you're able to improve your outcomes, or what? Your feedback. When you're able to improve your outcomes or your feedback, you're able to improve your self-esteem, you're able to improve your confidence, you're able to challenge yourself to do more. And this in turn results to what? Better chances of achieving goals or succeeding. So if you know this sounds relevant for you, you're going to want to book a one-on-one call via the link in my bio. If you don't know me, I'm Tina Love. I'm a coach, a digital creator, and a thought leader. And I work one-on-one with founders, helping them to understand where their weak links are and allowing them to get to their next level. So if that is you, if this sounds relatable, book a call.